Hello everyone. Well, this is at a track I've never driven before.
10 laps.
The Rudskogen Motor Centre in Norway. So I joined with 17 minutes of practice left, so I had 17 minutes to learn the track. And we're underway, and I managed to qualify in 6th place. And this race is for Mazda MX-5s only. And up until I saw the replay, I don't think I even knew that I hit that guy. Anyway, I've got a decent start. I've managed to get myself into 4th, up 2 spots. Here I almost get collected by BN behind me. And I get to pick up another spot from Parler as he gets it into an oversteer. When I get an update, that's going to put me up into 3rd. So considering that this is my first race ever on this track and I barely know it, I'm actually doing really well so far. I just ran a little wide there and have Parler right behind me. Just there, Parler gets it into a bit of a fishtail and loses a little bit of speed. As I come out onto the straight to complete lap 1, I've got a little bit of breathing space behind me. And again, I just overshoot turn 1 a little. Guy in front of me locks his brakes up a bit there. So here I've got Parler closing in on me again. Looks like I might be starting to get the hang of that corner, finally. As we come up to complete lap 2 of 10, he's right onto me. Yeah mate, that was not the place. I give him a nudge to say no, me first. Anyway, that incident has now put me back down into 7th. So anyway, this blue guy in front of me, he's a back marker, he's already a lap behind. And here we've got a guy off, that's going to put me back up into 6th. And Mr. Blue yields, he does the right thing, gets out of the way. So as it stands, I'm back into 6th place where I started, but I'm hot after these guys. straight to begin lap 4, and I can see I'm gaining ground. And I actually get turn 1 right that time. And there I pick up 5th. It's short-lived though, as he takes it back from me, so now back into 6th again. An incident there as I collect that guy. Parler hits me from behind. So now I'm back up into 5th. I'm fully under threat though. Now beginning lap 5. Parler does my trick and overshoots turn 1. Oh, he loses a lot of exit speed there and I'm pulling away. Just coming up to complete lap 5 and begin lap 6, right at the halfway point of the race. And I'm reeling him in. I can see I'm getting closer. Oh, and he spun off in front of me. That's going to give me 4th place. And it looks like Parler might be making ground on me again. There's the guy in 3rd. He's a fair distance out though. just coming up to begin lap 7, 4 to go. So at this stage, with 3.5 laps to go, I'm probably more concerned with keeping Parler at bay than catching up to the guy in front of me. Arguably the trickiest corner here. Too slow and you'll get overtaken. Too quick and you're in a power slide. So I can see the guy in front of me is still nearly 8 seconds out. Alright, lap 8, 3 to go. Still, all in all, for my first ever race on this track, I'm really happy with how things are going. 4th spot. Anyway, I can see there's still some work for me to do. Parler's closing the gap and I've got to hold him out for another 2 laps yet. So I can see that the gap to the guy in front of me is a little bit less now, around the 7-second mark. And now onto the home straight, 2 to go. A little bumpy there, but I'll get through it. And Parler getting closer. He's got the gap down to 2 seconds now. Onto the home straight to begin the final lap. The gap's currently 1 second. Can I hold him out for this last lap? Alright, the gap's 0.7. He's onto me. Right on my bumper here. And here he's going to make a lunge. Oh, and he overcooks it. He's blown it. Bad for him, but good for me. So just the 2 corners to go for me now. Around the final bend. Out onto the home straight, and I'm going to get across the line in 4th. And there we have it. Not a podium, but pretty close. And so for my first race on that track, I'm really thrilled with the result. And I got to make out with one of the grid girls back at the pit. So it was all good. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, everyone.